sometimes it just doesn't feel like being unique is good enough. And there's a problem with that because God made each and every one of us unique. I've met a lot of people over the years, and it seems like we have that one thing in common. We're all looking for our place in this world. And in order to seek that place, we've got to figure out how to not rock the boat on the ocean of life. You rock that boat too much, you're probably not going to make it to wherever your place in this world is located. This kind of reminds me of when I moved back to California. And though I was born in Southern California and was raised in the Central Valley, I'd never lived in the Bay Area as an adult. I was given some advice from a fellow pastor who told me this particular portrait. He said, think about having a Starbucks travel mug, but because you can't afford Starbucks prices, you go to 7-Eleven every day to fill up coffee, and then you take that to work. You want the coffee, but you also need to maintain the image that you can afford Starbucks. Now, he wasn't making a statement about Starbucks or 7-Eleven. That wasn't the point. The point was that he was preparing me for a culture that he viewed having a high value for image. Do whatever you need to do in order to belong. Now, I freely admit I am a people pleaser in recovery. I've been in recovery for a while, and so I can relate to what he was saying. I could understand it. But I've lived in other places as well, and that's not unique to that South Bay area. It is all over this nation. I assume all over the world where human beings live. We want to find our place in this world, but man, if we can make it as smooth a journey as possible, we certainly will. And sometimes it just doesn't feel like being unique is good enough. And there's a problem with that because God made each and every one of us unique. As a matter of fact, the scripture says that when God finished his creation, he said it was very good. And I wonder how many people understand that what God created, it was very good. And that includes me, and it includes you. I think our experiences teach us otherwise, teaches us that we need to decolorize, bring the noise down, be less of you, and seek to fit in as best you can. I'm looking for a different way. I'm encouraging another way. If God was creative enough to make all of us, then surely he had a purpose for our lives. And this world is less of what it should be and could be without you. So if you like Starbucks, cool. If you like Seattle's Best, great. If you like Mrs. Folgers, I'm down with it. I love the smell of Mrs. Folgers in the morning. This is really not about coffee. It's not about travel mugs. And ultimately, it's not about image. What it's about is allowing this thought to permeate through your mind. God created you unique, and this world is better because you are in it. It's taken me a long time to understand that, just about my own life. I've spent way too many years trying to be less of me and more like other people. And it's interesting that the more I have tried to please people, the less I have been able to please people. So be you. We need you. Your family needs you. Thanks for taking this journey with me.